have enjoyed today's session, and to all those who had come for today's session. And I just wanted to invite all of you to join us for the full day's program also. The program is available completely for free for the full day. Everyone are invited to join. It's a free program that everyone is having an opportunity to attend, having an opportunity to experience. And this is like a huge gift from which is given to us. For example, today we all learned very powerfully about what does it mean by having will persistence in us? How do we have that will persistence? How do we break free from our will arrogance? What is superdeterminism? How to impact the world? How to impact the reality? We learned all of these today. So, like this, we have many, many interesting and very well thought through, clearly planned and put together sessions. Directly, Swamiji himself has micromanaged this and given this as a gift for all of us. So we request all of you to not miss this. It's completely available for free. Please do come, sit here with us, and let's all experience this together. Now we all were initiated into an extremely powerful power manifestation.
And today, right after receiving this amazing darshan of Gangadharamurti and Ganga Visarjanamurti, each of us will simply manifest the power of being able to connect with Mother Ganga, and anywhere you declare, she will simply manifest. Actually, Swamiji had given this as a very specific initiation. Anywhere, any which place that you declare in, actually you'll be able to bring the rain in that place. You'll be able to manifest rain. You'll be able to connect to Ganga Mata, Mother Ganga, and you'll be able to bring her in that particular place. I'm going to request each of you to please, just in this space, connect to that Ganga energy, Devi Ganga. From that space, you can call any of your friends, any of your near and dear ones who's in a different city from yours, and make sure that that city doesn't have already a weather forecast of the rain that is going to come. You can take some place where the rain is not predicted. Right now, actually sit. Understand, one cycle takes 42 minutes to manifest. So once you declare and send a command, it takes 42 minutes for that cycle to get complete. So do not break the process. Start, visualize intensely in your inner space that it is raining in that place. Send that conscious command for the rain to manifest in that place. Are you all understanding? Actually, right now you all can sit. Ma Ankita, Anisha, and Ma Alexandra, each of you can connect with each other in the Zoom. Could you all please post in the chat and connect to a partner? Just make sure your partner is also not from the same city. And if, let's say, there's already a forecast of rain in your place, choose a completely different place. We'll be projecting the guidelines also for all of you so that you all can see. Head to accuweather.com or any other weather forecast for that matter, and make sure that that particular place, let's say Ma Pushkala, let's say you're picking up Los Angeles. Los Angeles should not have a rain prediction already. Just with the will, consciously, if you sit and choose, actually you will see how beautifully the manifestation happens. Connect to a partner and choose any one place. Okay, make sure that you are having the before screenshot exactly whatever is the prediction right now. Yes, Majian, I request every one of you to proactively participate in the chat. I see Majian asking for partners. Ma Patricia, Nithyananda, Ma Hongzu. Can I request all of you to connect? Ma Kareen. Can I request each of you to please connect? You all connected to a partner? Is there anyone who's still not gotten a partner? Please could you all post in the chat. We can help you help ensure that you're getting connecting to a partner. Susan, come on. Can I request every one of you to connect? Understand this is a very, very important power. It empowers you to connect with nature, and because of that, you will balance all the imbalance inside your body, the water imbalance. You'll experience so much healing with the water component in you. 70% of the body is actually water, the base. So actually, if you balance the water component in your body, you will be able to start manifesting the power with the external Vatavarana ambience as well. Come on, can I request every one of you to connect? Please post in the chat and connect with the partner. Ma Priyatmananda and all the others, all the participants, I request each of you to please connect. Ma Svetlana and Ma Mahabhairavajnana, could you all please post in the chat and connect to each other, ma? I request all of you to start connecting. You all can actively communicate in the Zoom chat itself. Ma Anjana and Ma Xiangxing Zhao, Ma Natalie, Ma Margarita. Come on, all of you connect. Please post in the chat. Let's start the power manifestation. Ma Vaping Zoo, Ma Vaping Zoo. Intensely sit and manifest. Understand, when you manifest powers, your whole inner space will get so balanced. Just now sit, intensely connect and manifest. Ma Susan Solander, same for you. Actually, if you just balance if you learn this technique, it will be so easy for you to balance any hormonal, any water-based imbalances inside your body. Ma Ilka Olivera, Ma Karine, Ma Mary Jacqueline, Ma Yogamalar, Ma Jnana Pradaini. Come on, all of you start. Ma Hedi Shlak, Ma Sadashivaya, Ma Mahaganeshwari, Ma Soumya Prabhala, Ma Shukra Indrananda, Ma Shunyun Zong, Ma Shuyun Zong, Zong Shuyun. Could you also connect and start manifesting? Choose any place. Please take a before screenshot. Svetlana Fredman, do you have a partner, ma? And Xiangxing Zhao, can I request all of you to please post in the chat? Very good. Understand, just 42 minutes, if you intensely sit and manifest, suddenly you will see the kind of a shift that happens in your inner space. You will be able to very easily start manifesting. You'll be able to completely bring your emotions under your command. It's a very powerful power to manifest. So do not skip, do not miss. Sit. Focus, bring your whole awareness. Just bring tremendous unclutching in your inner space. See, if you're feeling, oh, I'm manifesting, I'm trying, it's not happening, balance it. Continue to chant the Mahavakya. I'm seeing that many of you are intensely starting to do. Sit. Do not get distracted. Do not get distracted by self doubt. Do not distract yourself with the doubt. Oh, will I be able to do? Is it going to happen? Just sit. Intensely manifest.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Balasubramanyamaya, have you taken the before screenshot? And Fabio Aya, Surya Kumar Devarajaya, have you all taken the before screenshots? So just make sure you're not missing that. Actually, you will notice the slowly you will see first the weather will start dropping, and you will see the rain, clouds will start forming. The whole difference you will see over the course of 42 minutes. Okay, that is good,
and
Aya.
Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya
Digambaraya, Chandrasekharaya, please could you all come on camera and manifest? Do not skip. It's a very powerful power. Intensely recreate balance in your inner space.
Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition.
And Ezekiel Francoya and San Ching Fung, could you both please connect with each other and manifest?
This is spiritual.
Do you all already have a partner that you're manifesting with?
And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest.
Digambaraya, whenever you're sitting for power manifestation, always make it a point to wear the Aushadas. It will enhance your experience of power manifestation more. Just whatever Aushada you have, just apply and commence it. It will balance the toxins in your body and the energies to be able to manifest, focus on manifesting powers more. Samuel Rodriguez, I see your intensity, your persistence in wanting to manifest Sarvagnya Pita. I see very regularly you keep you keep signing up your intention and again requesting blessings for that. Understand? Just learn this one principle. Actually, if you start manifesting powers, you will very easily manifest Sarvagnya Pita. Money will not be a big matter for you. Listen to this carefully. Samuel, you very sincerely attend the programs. I'm observing that. But I'm also noticing that you're not very intense with power manifestation. See, you can learn all these powerful cognitions, but ultimately Swamiji gives us experience. Swamiji just does not talk, he gives us experience. That experience component is power manifestation. See, it is like you eat food. You can eat any number of food, how much of food you want. But end of the day, you should digest it. That digesting is power manifestation. Understand, take power manifestation very seriously. Because I see your intensity, because I see you're a very intense and a very sincere person who wants to manifest. I'm sharing this with you here. If you take power manifestation seriously, if you start focusing on manifesting powers, your bio memory will start believing it. It will say, yes, if I can move a matter, why can I not move a situation or a problem in my life? You will start saying, if I can bring rain, why can I not make my money shower in my life? Your bio memory, your mind, which convinces you it is not possible, will start losing its strength. Take power manifestation very seriously and start manifesting. You're actually a very sincere person. You sit through the program, you attend all the powerful cognitions, but start taking power manifestation seriously, you will have a breakthrough. Okay, Aya?
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
All of you continue manifesting.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Visualize that it is raining there in that place already. Now, Svetlana, okay, no problem. You yourself head to the website. If you're not getting a partner, just go to accuweather.com, pick a place and manifest. Actually, you will see in that place it will start raining. Don't wait. See, don't give any reason for not being able to manifest powers. You be intense. Have the will persistence to manifest Paramashiva. One is with Swamiji. Okay?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Chant the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om
Do not get distracted. I'm seeing some of you are talking. Do not talk. See, when you start talking, the reason why we give you all enough time in between is so that you can actually manifest. When you start talking, you get distracted. Again, your frequency gets disturbed. When you are visualizing that oneness with Swamiji, your inner space starts raising in higher frequency. Every time you get into another conversation, you're distracting. Don't do that. Just sit, You focus on your oneness with Swamiji. Visualize that actually it is raining. Visualize that it is starting to rain in the country, in the place wherever you want it to manifest. Mahongzu, apply the Aushada. It will really help you manifest powers more better. The only thing needed for this power is will, persistence, and your integrity to Swamiji. With that, you will start manifesting.
Alright. Now, I request all of you to continue your power manifestation. We have a very, very important session that we are going to be actually learning about next. We are going to be learning about, actually, we are going to learn about self-drive as well as learn some of the most amazing, powerful revelations where Swamiji is going to reveal to us on what exactly is decision fatigue, how to come out of tiredness, boredom, many questions. So I request all the participants intensely be here, intensely listen. We are going to be entering into that session very, very shortly. Meanwhile, please sit now and do the whole power manifestation sincerely. All of you are going to, especially even if you've attended the previous seasons before, definitely would have not learned this, like you would have never seen these set of questions, question answer segment. It's going to be a unique session that we are going to be listening to. So get ready for it. I request all the participants be here, stay tuned, and sincerely listen to it. First, we're going to learn about self-drive and then enter into the question answer segment.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
All of you continue to manifest. See, we will be listening, but the whole power manifestation is a 42-minute cycle. Don't break that in between. Continue to manifest. As you're manifesting, listen to the satsang. Listen to the session where Swamiji will be revealing to us about self-drive. I'm seeing many of you very intensely, very sincerely sitting and manifesting.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Again and again, visualize that actually the rain is starting to manifest in that place. Ma Purushananda, sit straight. Always sit straight during manifesting powers. Notice, see, understand, if your Kundalini is active, if you're experiencing immense energy during power manifestation, that means you're manifesting powers authentically. That is a sign. If you feel that so much energy is gushing, that is power manifestation. Okay, we will now be listening to the session in the interest of time, but please continue to manifest. Wait for 42 minutes before you conclude that cycle. So first we will be learning about what self-drive
means. Then we are going to be understanding the concepts on what is decision fatigue. Swamiji is going to be answering many of our questions: decision fatigue, boredom, tiredness, will arrogance, etc. So listen intensely and let's empower ourselves with these powerful comments.
Today I wanted to expand on this one truth. Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In all of us, please listen, in all of us, there is a strong cognition which is spontaneous for us, which forms the core of our heart, core of our being. Hridaya Guhya, which is cherished in the cave of the heart. For some people, I am this body is the Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. They function, think, do everything with that understanding. I am this body from morning till night. Painting and cleaning externally and internally takes the whole day. Internal washing, cleaning, filling, external washing, cleaning, painting takes whole day. Even the little remaining time they have, they will be working to get all this. Understand? All of us have Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In our heart cave, a natural understanding, a spontaneous flow of knowledge. Some people think mind, name and fame, the reward, joy. Joy which comes when others praise you. That is you. If that becomes your Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya, the spontaneous knowledge about life, then whole life you run behind that stupid Nobel Prize. And finally you get rejected and dejected and you go on teaching how to live to people. You need to understand what actually your Hridaya Guhya, in the heart cave, you think as your spontaneous cognition about inner image, outer image, life image and others image. Spontaneously what do you think? Understand? Spontaneously what you understand. Spontaneously what you carry. I wanted every one of you to know, spontaneously what you carry is what you brought from the past birth. That is what you brought from the past birth. My Hridaya Vidya, Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya, the spontaneous cognition, knowledge I brought in my heart cave is completely aligned to all these four images. Completely aligned to all these four images. Aligned to all these four images. Listen. Completely aligned to all these four images. I may want to repeat this again and again till you listen. Listen. That was my spontaneous flow of life. What you feel inside you as you, what you declare outside you as you, what you want others to experience you as you, what you feel about others and the world. Aligning all these four to best and constantly, please listen, the life happening in you, every moment you feeling I exist is like energy. To whatever you want, you can infuse that life into it. If you constantly think, I have so much of SDHD, I can never be successful, more and more you associate yourself with that, that becomes alive. Understand? In the beginning, you may not be able to change what happens outside, but you will be able to always change what happens inside. So decide, even for a few minutes, you will not empower, energize. The concept that you are a failure, you are struggling, you are. Few days before, one of my Swami was telling, I complete and get out, again I fall back, and complete and get out, again I fall back. You want to enjoy this personality. You are enjoying this space. You want to empower this idea of I raise and fall, because you must be enjoying the effort you are putting. Understand? Hard work is nothing but ignorance. You don't have intelligence to do the smart work. You are stupid enough not to do the smart work. What you do is called hard work. And if you enjoy hard work, nobody is going to say no, but you are stupid. Why will you complete yourself and then come out again, fall into the same ditch and complete yourself and come out? Because you empower that cognition. I am struggling, seeker. Because you send it to yourself long ago. At least I will be a good seeker. Whether I achieve it or not, who knows? I don't think I can achieve. That and all is not possible for me. I'll be a good seeker. And maybe that is the way you will try to get others' attention. See, I am struggling and coming out. But stupid thing, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle. Understand? How much ever you try to decorate your struggle, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle unless you win the game. Only when you win the game, your struggles are garlanded, respected, worshipped. Your struggles by itself has no respect. So decide to win the game now. See, every moment your life empowers some cognition. Either, see, all these different cognitions. I am struggling. I can't achieve it. I can achieve it. I have achieved it. All these are just various cognitions, various balloons. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Your life is the gas. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Why do you want to waste your gas into that stupid balloon? I am struggling. Complete it. Get rid of it. I have achieved. Fill the balloon of I have achieved. Then what is the qualifications of achieved? Person who has achieved? Always be aligned. This aligning, I wanted to expand on this little deeper. Morning when you wake up, just ask yourself, an authentic person who lives Advaita, how he will wake up? He will just wake up like Mahadeva and bless the world. How he will shower himself, clean himself gracefully. What he will do next? Whatever I am doing, is it aligned to my identity, which I want to build as my inner image, which I want to show as outer image, the other's image and life image, which I want to take the responsibility for. This aligning, the moment you decide, yes, this action has to be done if I want to have this outer image. After that, no conflict, no question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. No question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. In all of your life, what you want to build, clearly decide now and always align your actions to it. That is what is spiritual practice. In my case, I came with what I want, all these four clearly, and always my actions were aligned to it. That is why I claim born enlightened. Understand? The Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya was very clear. The spontaneous expression, the way you think, every moment you are thinking, let it be aligned to what you want to show you as you to the world, what you want to feel you as you to you, what do you want others to feel you as you, what do you want to feel as world. Again and again and again align yourself to that authenticity, the best inner image you want to have, best outer image you want to have, best others image you want to have, best life image you want to have. How much ever you think it is difficult, it is achievable. Be very clear. The idea of your difficulty is nothing but your SDHD. See, the mirage water need not be drained for your car to go in the road. The summertime, noon, mid-noon, you will see the mirage water in the road. It literally looks like a large water body in the middle of the road. Do you need to bring big motor pumps, pipe and drain the water for your car to drive? No. You just need to understand it is illusion and drive. Same way, your SDHD, you don't need to be struggling with it. You just need to know it is your SDHD and drive. I tell you, anything can be given up in the life, anything can be lost. Not one thing, that is self-driving motivation. Just if that is maintained, everything is done. The high self-drive, in anything you take it up. The high self-drive is life. Not having the high self-drive is death, that's all. That's all is life. Whenever in your life you lived with high self-drive, you are alive. Whenever it was lost, you are dead. Whenever you had high self-drive in your life, you were alive. Don't remember the moments of money as important moments in your life. Don't remember moments you have been rewarded, awarded as the important moments of your life. Don't keep those stupid photographs of your graduation, your lottery winning in your house as your important moments of the life. No. When that stupid cap was put and that certificate was given in your hand, you became intelligent. Don't keep that as a memorable moments of your life in your house. Whenever you had a high self-drive, those moments are the most memorable moments of your life. Keep them as the memorable moments of your life in your house. I tell you, high self-drive. Don't keep that stupid marriage photograph, your graduation photograph, all that as the memorable moments of your life. Your first baby, you bought a new house, first house. All these as the memorable moments of your life. No, all this happens as an accident. The high self-inspired moments you had in your life, those moments, memories of those moments, achievements of those moments, it might as simple as you took the lawn mower and mowed your whole house, whole lawn, or you took the vacuum cleaner and cleaned your whole house. It can be as simple as those moments. Or you decided to hike the mountain and went on a hike. Or you decided to swim and swam for 2-3 hours. Or you decided to go for a long perpetual completion session and sat for 3-4 hours in the space of completion. It can be as simple as any one of these. High self-drive moments should be respected, celebrated, worshipped, remembered as the memorable moments of your life. All this, the first house you bought, the graduation certificate, your marriage, your first kid, all these can be social accidents. You say the social accident moments of my life. Keep them all in archives in your house, social accident moments of my life. But only when you were living in the high drive. It can even be in your office, without bothering about what money is going to come or anything. You just sat for 10 days and finished a project. Those moments, high self-drive moments, get them as the memorable moments of your life. Get them as memorable moments of your life. And they are only memorable moments of your life. They are only memorable moments of your life. They only need to be repeated. Understand? The moments need to be repeated in your life is the high self-drive moments. Not for money, neither for reward or for any other things. Just out of self-inspiration. The dharmic high drive moments you had in your life are the moments to be celebrated, experience to be cherished, inspiration to be kept alive, life to be recreated. Please understand, again and again and again see how you can become more and more authentic to your best inner image, outer image, life image, others image. Understand, any doubt you have, any idea you have, you cannot achieve that 4 is SDHD. Self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. SDHD. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Let the external situation not create SDHD in you, not encourage SDHD in you. Understand, the external situations should not be creating an SDHD in you. Constantly complete the SDHD and constantly align yourself to the declared identities, to the best identity. That is what I call Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism. This is what Zach called Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism is my life. Advaitic activism is my message. I expect Advaitic activism to be your life. And Advaitic activism is our collective life. Understand, you need self-drive to complete SDHDs. No one can complete SDHDs for you. No one can complete. That is the only thing even Guru cannot do for you. Everything else Guru can do, and only Guru can do. But completing with SDHD, even Guru cannot do, only you can do it to yourself. That is the freedom you have to live or leave SDHD. Just decide. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Understand? Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Completing with SDHD, only you can do it to yourself. Again and again and again, demanding authenticity from yourself. Again and again and again, asking for authenticity from yourself. I tell you, if you retain your self-driving inspiration, whether you are grihastha or sannyasi, doesn't matter, you will become enlightened. If you lose your self-drive, whether you are a grihastha or a sannyasi, be very clear, you will be a failure. It is SDHD that matters. If you complete SDHD, you achieve it. If you are suffering, struggling with it, your life becomes hell. It is SDHD that decides whether your life is going to have the self-drive, enlightenment or not. SDHD is like a cow dung. If that is dumped, even the diamond will be covered. Even the diamond will lose its shining if just ordinary cow dung is dumped on it. Even if 1,000 years the cow dung was on diamond, the moment you wash the cow dung, diamond will again shine in its original glory. Even if you are suffering strain with SDHD for a million years, if you wash the SDHD now, your inner glory will stand up again. Understand? Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. The more and more you align yourself, your dictated inner image, best outer image, best others image, life image. The more and more you yourself to that, more and more you become authentic, and more you become authentic, the more and more you live enlightenment. Please understand, self-drive is the source of the knowledge a human being has. Means that is Saraswati. Knowledge is not number of books you read. Knowledge is not number of concepts you know. The amount of self-drive you have. Understand, giving a right context to the self-drive is only the job of Sarati, knowledge. When there is a right context, the self-drive never gets dried up. If it gets dried up, it is from the wrong context. It is the lower level pleasures. It is not self-drive. Self-drive gets dried is from violence or from greed. Please understand, the self-drive comes out of fear and greed, gets dried up just in few days. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the job of Saraswati. All the knowledge, the reason for all the knowledge, reason for all the books, reason for all the knowledge transmission mechanism is to give you the right context for your self-drive. To give the right context for your self-drive. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the source, purpose, reason, cause, sole cause of your knowledge. And I tell you, your self-drive is the greatest wealth you can have, which will never be lost, which will come with you for births after births after births. Self-drive is the one and only wealth you can carry from one birth to another birth. Please understand. If you want to go to US, you have to change Indian currency to US currency. If you want to come from US to India, you have to change US currency to Indian currency. The same currency will not be useful in the other country. Same way, when you leave the body, whatever you accumulated in this birth, wealth, life, relationships, properties, nothing nothing will be useful in the next birth. But the self-drive you accumulated will be there with you in your biomemory as your asset. I tell you, self-drive is the Lakshmi. Self-drive is the ultimate wealth, ultimate asset. Anyone can accumulate, anyone can acquire. Not having self-drive is nothing but deep hatred towards you or towards others, life. I tell you, whoever does not have self-drive has a deep negative pattern about life and others. They are constantly abusing life and others, criticizing life and others, deep incompletion with others and life. I wanted to remind all of you, all tiredness, all boredom is nothing but self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. People with self-drive are rewarded by Kala Bhairava with life. People who don't have that are slammed by life, Kala. Understand, self-drive is life. From the right context, self-drive from the right context, self-drive from the right space. Self-drive is the only energy, Durga, you can have. Nothing else is energy. Not your muscle power or your thinking power. All that are not the top energy. Self-drive is the energy of life. Understand? Self-drive is Saraswati. Self-drive is Lakshmi. Self-drive is Durga. Driving yourself constantly, I tell you, anything stops your self-drive from the right context is incompletion. Immediately complete with it and get rid of it. The verse in Bhagavad Gita, words of Sri Krishna, Uttared Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avasadayet. This is the exact interpretation I will give. Raising your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context. You will be a great friend for yourself. If you can't raise your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context, you are the greatest enemy for you. It is the self-drive that makes you king or beggar. It is the self-drive that gives you self-respect or not. It's a self-drive that gives you the ability to exist. That is a self-drive that gives you the strength to live. Self-drive is the love for life. Self-drive is the devotion for life. Self-drive is commitment towards life. Self-drive is the scale to measure your authenticity integrity, responsibility, and enriching. I tell you, now whatever I am speaking, if you just pen down, when you started developing the patterns, ideas, moving out of your original Advaitic state and relive, it will be literally like a miracle cure for tons of problems you have. Even not having self-drive is a problem. If you find out when you lost the Advaita, that is the time you would have lost your self-drive for life. Just do this simple process. First, pen down the ideas, patterns, concepts which makes you feel you are away from your non-dual state. Second, think and pen down when that patterns have started developing in you, how you developed those patterns, those incidents. Third, relive all those incidents. Fourth, relive and complete them. Fifth, start living Advaita, non-dual state of consciousness. That's all. Your life change led to believe that you did it. No, your Vatavarana, atmosphere did it. The lifestyle changer and the luxury you are enjoying, every which is not done by you. You only made one decision of moving to the atmosphere. Everything else was done by the atmosphere. But when you attribute all that to you, you suffer with decision fatigue. It's a responsibility of NRI doctors. Even you are going to be a doctor. Making NRI community understand about this decision fatigue and how integrity, directly can heal, directly can cure, directly can solve this whole issue, make the whole issue redundant. Understand? NRIs are suffering the problem of transplanted and not able to develop the same roots. Here in this very air, the roots develop. There, unfortunately, you have everything else other than the roots. Everything else other than being grounded. integrity will develop roots for you, will ground you and get you out of this decision fatigue. If the decision fatigue becomes your bio-memory and muscle memory by your airy behavior, selling yourself constantly to your boss, you also start believing. After some time, your value is more or less like if he is not there, things will collapse. Not that if he is there, he is going to contribute. Understand? Your value for the team is contributing. Is one scale, the other way, if he is not there, it will collapse. If he is not there, it will collapse means you have built your biomemory and personality based on decision fatigue. And you keep only reign in your control, you are not contributing anything. It should always be, you should be remembered for the contributions you make, not because you keep the reins under your control, in your hand. This integrity can grow roots for you and make you excel, live, excel, live. Can make the decision fatigue redundant and irrelevant. Understand the word, the luxury of simplicity. I am defining luxury of simplicity means to keep yourself inspired and excited and enthusiastic, alive. I do not need anything from outside, is luxury of simplicity. Array, simplicity is a luxury. It is not poverty. A man who tastes the simplicity will radiate grace. The luxury of simplicity is property of Mahadeva. Luxury of simplicity. The ability to be constantly inspired, excited, alive, radiating. Such complete inner image about you, outer image, others' image and life image. That is the simplicity, where you do not need anything from outside to excite you, either your senses or your sensitivity or your sensibility. If you need something to excite your senses, that is materialistic. Pleasures of five senses. If you need something to excite your sensitivity, that's the need for love, romance, emotional fulfillment. You need something externally to excite your sensibility. That is like a need of knowledge and purpose. All that. But a man who does not need all the three to keep himself enthusiastic, exciting, radiating, energetic, only he knows what is simplicity. Simplicity is luxury. Understand? Neither these few pillows nor this throne can take away that luxury of simplicity from me. Understand? Simplicity is not, as you understand, poverty based. It is a spiritual based. The inner space that decides everything in life, whether somebody is simple or not, is not decided by the dress he is wearing, or the jewels he is having, or the car he is driving, or the house he is living. Somebody can be living in a poorest, most poorest slum, but he may need so many things to excite him from outside. He cannot be enjoying, enriching, exciting himself from his inner space. Then he is the most luxurious guy. He is not living a simple life. Understand? Somebody may be living in a palace, but he doesn't need anything to excite his senses or sensitivity or sensibility from external way. Nothing external is required to excite him in all these three levels. Then is the most simple being, Bholenath, Mahadeva. Luxury of simplicity. Understand? Today I have coined a new word. Socially ununderstandable. Maybe even unacceptable. Luxury of simplicity. I want my sannyasis to inherit that from me. That is the biggest inheritance you guys will have from me. The luxury of simplicity. In the inner space, most simple. That is why many times the newcomers get boggled. They can't understand how I'll think, how I'll act. I'm such unpredictable. Where they think I'll be most demanding, I'll be most simple. Where they expect I'm supposed to be most simple, I'll be so demanding. Because I operate from the space of luxury of simplicity, neither from luxury, as you know, nor from simplicity, as you know. Listen, the space of Shivoham starts going in the luxury of simplicity. Bliss of being Shiva. Intoxication of being Mahadeva. Yesterday, one issue was brought to me. They said one ashramite is going around and telling he is Sundareshwara. I said, thinking he is Sundareshwara and going around is not wrong, but telling he is Sundareshwara and going around is something wrong. No, you should be thinking you are Sundareshwara and going around. That is nothing wrong. That is so beautiful. Your walk, talk, thinking, inner space, cognition, everything will become so beautiful, like Ishvara. Now I wanted you guys to live like Sundareshwara. If you are a sannyasi, be Meenakshi and Sundareshwara in one body. If you are a Grihastha, be like Meenakshi and Sundareshwara. That is my initiation. Think like Sundareshwara. Feel like Sundareshwara. Experience everything like Sundareshwara. I tell you, Mahadeva is best when he was in in-laws house in Madurai than I tell you. The first time Mahadeva had 3 marriages, but the same person. The first marriage with Sati, father did not accept. Second marriage with Parvati, mother did not accept. It took long time, then mother settled down. Only in Madurai, both accepted. Of course, father was not in the body when the marriage happened. Meenakshi's marriage happened. But both accepted. So he was the proud son-in-law only in Madurai. Neither in Haridwar nor in Mandada. The first father-in-law's house was Haridwar, Daksha's palace, Kankal. The second was Mandada. Means in the Himalayas there is an area around Kedarnath where the Parvati and the Himaraja lived and marriage happened. Second father-in-law's house. Third, Madurai. In Madurai he was accepted, respected son-in-law. He was in his best in Madurai. So experiencing or visualizing or feeling, imagining you are Sundareshwara is great. His expressions are the most sweetest, best in Madurai. The way he expresses the powers are his beautiful Sadgunas. Sadgunas means like love, compassion, the luxury of simplicity, coming down to play with people. Standing by the people. All the expressions, Sadgunas, as Sundareshwara, in his, how he is described in the Tiruvalayadar Puranam, doing 64 Leelas. In that, he is more expressing than how he is described and portrayed in Shiva Puranam, Leelas done in KAILASA. That is why I am telling you, you imagining, visualizing your Sundareshwara is great, but it has to ripe, experience, start expressing from inside out, not from outside in. If you start going around and telling your Sundareshwara, people will create so many doubts. You may start using those doubts and hit your own egg from outside, which is dangerous. But if you start thinking you are Sundareshwara, you will create so many internal evidences and witnesses that will start expressing from inside and create so many evidence and witness outside. Life will happen. See, it all boils down to this one logic. Do you want the egg to be broken from outside or from inside? That's all. If you want the egg to be broken from inside, have patience and practice again and again. Practice. Even telling I am Sundareshwara is not something wrong, but when these stupid fellows have their doubts in their eyes, you are so unconscious, you pick up those doubts and start hitting you. You demand the chisel and hammer from them and you start hitting you. From the borrowed chisel and hammer. And externally you hit and break the egg. That is what I don't want. If you just feel, radiate, you will suddenly start expressing. Sundareshwara is such powerful expression. Listen. Constantly hold on to that space. You are Mahadeva, Shivoham, without encouraging the logic which asks for external evidence and external witnesses. Instead, in the first, start building internal evidences and internal witnesses. The moment you remember, I am Mahadeva, let me be in the bliss of Mahadeva, in the experience of Mahadeva, in the knowledge of Mahadeva. Let your logic start functioning in that first. Let the Shiva Bodha be built. The first effect will happen on you is luxury, simplicity will happen. Simplicity, which is the biggest luxury. When I decided to come to the planet Earth, the first thing I packed and kept under my arms, without forgetting or without leaving responsibility to somebody else. Land, I told, hey, you go and take it. Keep it ready for the Sangha. Wealth, I said, all right, you take it and go. So many things, strategy, so many things I sent it through so many people and told them, hey, go and keep all the things ready. But one, I myself kept it under my arms without leaving it to anybody is luxury of simplicity. Understand, this one property, I did not leave it to anybody. I did not leave that responsibility to anybody. Because this is the most important property I need. Whether in my thinking, or being, or words, lifestyle, teaching, in everything, this one quality, luxury of simplicity, will be underlying current. I tell you, that's the biggest richness anyone can have. The ability to be never dependent on anything. Ability to be never dependent on anything. Even now, my whole life can run just with few handful of curd rice and tamarind rice. That also I am not dependent on it.
Is decision fatigue the cause of feeling overwhelmed?
I can tell. Decision fatigue is the only cause of feeling overwhelmed. I think I already answered this question in the last question itself. Addicted to thought pornography. The moment you hear, Swamiji asked me to build 1,000 square feet meditation hall. I have not even built 2,000 square feet home in my life, in my house. It is first time. I don't know what I am going to do. I never did this. As if I conducted Sadashivoham 23 times and I am conducting 24th time. Life itself you are for first time. Every day is first time. Understand 20,000 square feet meditation hall. What am I supposed to do? First phone call. Get me pages. Second phone call. Call the contractors. Third phone call. Sit and talk to them and study. Fourth phone call. Try to make deep understandings, pen down a contract. Instead of doing all drama, you are not in the space of Kannaki, husband is dead and life is over, or you are not in the space of Draupadi, where your dress is being pulled and you are in the Sabha. No. Doing all Kannaki Draupadi drama just for building a 20,000 feet meditation hall. I never did even 2,000 feet. I don't even know what is 2,000 square feet. How am I going to do? Overwhelmed. Understand, overwhelming is nothing but saying no to life. Listen. Better mark these points today. Facebook's for all of you. If you feel that no time available for you in life, make this line as a Facebook status. Feeling no time available equivalent to thought pornography addict. Second, feeling overwhelmed. Listen carefully. This feeling overwhelmed is equivalent to saying no to life. When Isavasya Upanishad says, Tena tyaktena bunjidamakritakkasya sviddhanamevega jijivishet chatagnu samaha evam dvayinanyadedoosmalipyat. Live hundreds of years means do not feel overwhelmed. Don't say no to life. Say yes to life. Feeling overwhelmed is one of the worst cunning way of saying no to life. Don't do that crime to yourself. It is a sin against yourself. Atma papa. Atmahadya dosha. Feeling overwhelmed into saying no to life, and Atmahadya, saying no to life. Do Atmahadya means saying no to life. Feeling overwhelmed develops a strong powerlessness pattern in your system. A very strong powerlessness pattern, which will be costly, which will be costly, which will be costly. Listen. Third, next question.
Is decision to take the cause of elections?
No, listen. Here you need to understand many things. Decision fatigue is not the cause of feeling complexity of decisions. It is actually you believing stupidly. There is a complexity in decisions. There is no complexity in decisions. It is all about addicted to thought pornography. If I get into Vaidya Sarovar, what will happen? If I walk straight, what will happen? What will happen? Nothing. You will get in and find out that there is no road further. You will come out and walk into this road. There is water. If I fall into that, I can't breathe. My lungs will be choked. Water will get into my lungs and I will die. You are a man. You are not going to collapse into water, and it's not nobody is going to get you out. First of all, the water in the Vaidya Sarovar is not enough to kill somebody. There are tons of other things. You always have a law in you. Anything can go wrong, will go wrong, which is not true. Anything can go wrong, will go wrong is not true. Anything can go right, will go right only is true. If anything can go wrong, will go wrong, no one can exist. There are multiple larger than size stones moving around in the cosmos, the Milky Way. Any one taking diversion is enough. The earth will not be there. Listen, there is no such thing as complexity of decisions. I am telling you. The highest complex decision your brain can take is taken every moment in you, because your lungs have to function, pump in and bring prana. Your stomach has to function and convert the blood into blood. Your nervous system need to function to move your body as you want, and your electric signals in your brains need to continue to be alive to give the commands and coordinate all these. You don't know what a complex system you are. If you are still alive, greatest complexity decisions are being made every moment. The problem is, as long as you think it is you, for you, you don't become tired. When you think it is for others, even a small decision like moving up from here to there, you want salary. Forget about salary. You think you have done something great and now everyone has to do pada puja to you. Everyone has to pamper you. You are worthy of pampering, getting pampered. Whatever is not available to others should be made available to you, whether it is a resource or everything. Listen carefully. This is one of the worst Maya matrix, steals your life from you. The worst thing is, see, any structure which reveres you, gives you the best if you are integrated. That is outside the matrix structure. That's a KAILASA, Zion. But if you are able to manipulate, play around without becoming integrated, sucking all the resources and being celebrated and enjoying everything, means it is within the matrix. The problem is not that you cheating and having all the resources under you, you not realizing you are within the matrix. Wherever integrity becomes the decision-making factor of getting pampered, supported, praised, that is the space of KAILASA, the space of Zion. If not, I tell you, if you are able to manipulate some place, some structure, some organization without integrity, unable to have everything there, then you are under the matrix. You are the loser, not anybody else. Loser is you, not anybody else. First of all, there is no such thing as complexity of decisions. You believing there is complexity of decisions, I tell you, if at all decision fatigue is true, decision fatigue can destroy your health and you will be suffering. If decision fatigue is true, I should have died 11,000 times by now. For the number of decisions I make every day, every moment, which is costly for somebody's life or my own life. I am not making decisions just which is related to few lakh, few crore. I am making decisions which is related to millions of lives. One decision I make changes the whole direction of people's life. Such serious decisions, but no fatigue. It's not that I am too casual about it. I am very sincere about every decision I make. Highly micromanaging. The effort I put to move Rahu or Ketu, and the effort I put to heal a small headache of a person, in both my sincerity does not change. My micromanaging, sincerity does not change. But there is no complexity of decisions. There is no decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is nothing but you believing something is your own and something else is not your own. When you remove that, love can be an amazing lubrication, antidote to liberate you from decision fatigue.
From New York Center, Dear Swamiji, I heard you say not having time is one of the worst forms of poverty. Also heard you say in Abundance webinar that not having time is just because of your deep boredom and tiredness. I feel like I don't have any time because I'm constantly so busy doing so many things, so I'm not seeing where the boredom or tiredness comes in. Please clarify for me. Thank you.
Actually, one of the biggest problem the humanity is going to face in next 5 years is not HIV, AIDS or population or terrorism. No. One of the biggest problem humanity is going to face in next 5 years is deaths due to boredom and tiredness. Whatever you want to give, people don't want to live anymore. They are bored. Give them pizza, they are bored. Okay, provide them all the varieties of sex? No, they are bored. Pornography, they are bored. Entertainment, bored. Alcohol, bored. Drugs, bored. Facebook, bored. TV, bored. This is one of the biggest problem humanity is going to face within next 5 years. Understand? Feeling bored means denying your life, denying the possibilities of your space and time meeting. It is a very important truth. I have decided I will do a 2-day program, just like Nithyananda Yoga, on conquering time. Because it is too much to share in one question. I really want to help people to get out of boredom. Understand? If boredom captures you, nothing can make your life happy. I am not promoting drinking, smoking, pornography, all that. I am not promoting. But all I am trying to tell you is, boredom is much worse than all this. Even with all this, if you are able to keep yourself excited, at least okay, be alive. Boredom is going one of the worst problems. Because by the time they are maximum 35, they have everything which you can imagine, you can't imagine. What more to do? Nothing more. The one way to win this game of boredom is understanding what is time, what is space, the interaction between these two, and knowing the very entry of time into space and space into time is an exciting celebration. Only that will give you the eternal celebration. Otherwise, people are tired of dancing, drinking, marijuana. People are tired of everything. They have done everything. All these became outdated. Drinks, womanizing, marijuana, whatever you call it as a pleasure. Vacation, cruise, this, that. Everything has become old fashion, old style. Now all this no more attracts the next generation. We have seen what is there next. We have seen what is there next. Human beings have gone to the extreme. Now nothing more excites. I am not even looking at 10 years. I am looking at next 5 years. The grand collapse of human civilization due to boredom. Understand? The human civilization is moving towards, heading towards grand collapse, not because of economical meltdown, no global political crisis, no terrorism, no HIV/AIDS, or no virus, no aliens attack, no. All that is not going to be a big problem humanity will face. The share market melting down, banks becoming bankrupt, no. Global warming, no. Within next 5 to 10 years, the biggest blow the human civilization is going to face is boredom. Big cars we have seen, big cigarettes we have seen, varieties of drugs we have seen, multiple varieties of sex we have seen, pornography we have seen, all vacation, cruise, this food, this drink, that drink we have seen. Even if you see two drink, third, you know about the third drink, leave it, I am bored. The biggest problem is going to be inability to handle boredom. Human civilization will collapse due to boredom if we don't teach people to conquer time. It is time people learn the science of conquering time, so that the constant excitement, joy, celebration, looking forward to life, having hope on life, joy, you see, something has to pull you towards the future. You can't always be pushed from the past. See, being pushed from the past is dragging your life. Something has to pull you from the future. Only then you will run with excitement. Please understand, being pushed by the past, being pulled by the future, there's two big difference. Pushed by the past, you will be moved. Pulled by the future, you will be just flying, dancing. So the science of conquering time need to be taught to the world. Mahadeva very beautifully gives around 35 verses on the science of time. Very recently I read. I may not be able to translate all that 35 and transmit that knowledge, that experience to all of you in this one question answer. Soon we will have a 2-day program, just like Nithyananda Yoga, conquering time. This will be my gift to all of you from Agama. So you are free from this mess of not having time or feeling bored. It's actually both are the agitation of the inner space. Tried hard to unclutch from this pain, but it kept increasing. If you have never felt such a pain, means it is going out. It's erupting out. J? It's okay. Erupting out. Unclutching from the boredom is the ultimate unclutching. That is the ultimate unclutching. We will work on this after when you have the Mahadiksha. Mahadiksha means the healer's initiation. So tomorrow the Bhakti Spurana will over. Bhakti Spurana means that bhavas. Then we will go into the healer's initiation. Then we will work on that boredom, unclutching from the boredom. We have not completed it. It has to be done. I can say when you unclutch from boredom, you are enlightened. That is the last fight mind does with you. It's like when the bulb goes, the fuse goes, it will be bright and die. That's the last part of the mind, boredom. And Patanjali says that is the greatest obstacle for a spiritual seeker. Initially when I started doing unclutching, I fell into the dream like sleep state where disconnected thoughts are coming out of control. Apart from that is not dream-like state, pranic body, prana sarira. Apart from the body discomfort, I was able to unclutch from the boredom. Slowly stopped making the boredom shaft. I don't know when I stopped making that. This gave me a glimpse of the present moment, where everything is now and no impact of these shafts created by the mind. That's when I realized how the mind is playing the trick over us.
and pulling us down. I felt fresh. At the end, with minor body discomfort, I realized that so much to learn to live the living enlightenment. I am grateful for this important revelation. A breakthrough. Wonderful.
Please listen. Friction with the time, if it is experienced by your body, it is tiredness. If it is experienced by your mind, it is boredom. Friction with the time is reason for tiredness and boredom. Ability to unclutch from time takes away tiredness and boredom from you. Get the mic and then ask for my attention.
Swamiji here. As soon as this process started, I felt immediately tiredness, both the sessions and
Tiredness must be your one of the gauge in the muscle memory. It's pulled out like a wound for the pus to come out. Like that it will be. The scratching will happen. Yes. Get the mic and speak.
When this tiredness comes, should we like just sleep or?
When this tiredness comes,
Yeah.
I think that is not the time you should cooperate with your sleep. That is the time you should have more tea, coffee and just keep yourself awake. If any of you have that feeling, please go and have a cup of tea and come back. Or I'll get a cup of coffee. Why don't you get coffee for them? Meda, tell them to get coffee. Have tea or coffee, but don't sleep. Because if you cooperate, that pattern will become strong. Now I don't think you should cooperate with that pattern.
Today, we have learned one of the most important sacred ingredient to manifest leadership consciousness and to manifest success in life. The key to success, will persistence. We learned the answer that life is neither predetermined nor it is free will. It is super determinism. Swami has given us amazing techniques on will persistence. Can I request every one of you to share with us what did you click with the most in today's program? What did you enjoy? What did you like? Can I request every one of you to post? Okay, Ma Susan Cylinder has posted she enjoyed the entire program. Okay, Ma, that's very good to know. Thank you. Can I request every one of you to post which aspect of the program did you enjoy the most? Do you see some aspects are being more useful to you? You're enjoying certain aspects more in specific? Can I request every one of you to share whatever you enjoy, whatever you like from the program today? Okay. Yes, of course, Ma Pushkala, darshan is by default. Like, that's not even a question for me to ask. But other than the darshan, in addition to the darshan, what are all the other aspects of the program which each of you enjoyed? What was the exact? Okay, great. So beautiful and very happy to see that all of you are enjoying. Okay, now I'm going to request every one of you to join tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a continuation of what all of us learned today. Tomorrow, we're going to be understanding the science of how to be a leader, how you can apply. Tomorrow, you're going to be learning in depth about power manifestation, how you can apply the power manifestation to manifest the leadership consciousness in you. Tomorrow is a very important day. Do not miss. Please, please, please be there and invite your friends. Tomorrow, all of us are going to be learning about understanding how each of us can use this will persistence to actually manifest leadership consciousness in our lives. Okay, get ready. Do not miss. And we thank every one of you for joining with us today. Please join with us. Welcome. And all of you welcome to join with us again tomorrow. And let us all conclude our day with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Nithyanandam.